Hey guys. Alright, so it is possible for son and daughter to take out Estark. However, you need a pretty good prep and a very suspiciously similar strategy that I've taken in other uh, Dragon Quest challenges here. Why don't we start up with our levels and whatnot? As you can see, son is 71, daughter's 68. Daughter level's slower than son, but they got basically just about the same experience. In fact, I think she has slightly more. Yeah. Oh wait. Nope, nope. He does. He has about 2,000 more, but it's still, yeah, not a big difference. My main thing was trying to get their HP up. I was trying to get them both to 400, but I figured, let me try at 350 before I try 400 HP for daughter, and this kind of works. As you can see, they got decent defenses. She's fast as fuck, but she has the meteorite bracer. Even if I take it off, she's going to be just like at 214 or whatever. Technically, she doesn't need the meteorite bracer, so if you want to make room for another item in your slots here, you could probably get rid of it. But yeah, though, he's got 436 HP. He's going to need it. He's going to be playing our healer for the most part. So for items, got the best we can do, the same usual Metal King Sword, Metal King Helms, Zenithian Armor, Zenithian Shield, and Circle of Life is just for that extra 10 HP per round. It is actually pretty useful just because it's like technically 10 HP less damage, and over time that works for you. He's going to be filled with a bunch of Elfin Elixirs and Rebirth Stones. You get one free one in the bonus dungeon, and you can find another randomly in one of the treasures and trapdoors. I think you might be able to find more in there too, but I think it was in one of those treasure troves. So if you play it enough, you'll eventually find it in one of the treasure troves. And he also has the Yigdu, because yeah, you may need this. As for daughter, took away her weapon, like I've been doing with most of my mages here. She's got Princess Robe and Silver Shield for breath attacks, though Silver Shield helps mostly with the ice, if I remember right. Oh no, that one helps with her fire resistance, and the Princess Robe only helps with breath only. She doesn't resist kaboom at all, so she's kind of screwed on that part. And Golden Shower is her best defense. It also helps with statuses, but he doesn't do any statuses, which is why I took away the Elfin Charm as usual. Sage Stone will be used sparingly, but for the most part she'll be attacking. I also have the War Drum. It's an easy way to oomph everybody, but it's mostly so Sun can get an attack or two in the beginning until bounce wears off, because I'm not bringing the Zenithian sword in. It's only needed right in the beginning. Afterwards, though, you don't need it anymore. But yeah, she's got 3 leads on her, 2 Elfin Elixirs, because that's what I could fit, and a Rebirth Stone. To be fair, I probably should get rid of the Meteorite Bracer for one more Elfin Elixir, but I was able to work it this way. I'm just going to leave it. Alright, that's all the setup. Let's jump in. This one's going to probably take a while. It's not a lot of forms. It's just one steady slog. But anyway, yeah, say yes, otherwise he's like, okay, well, piss off then. And then just goes back to sleep, so. Special music time. Anyway, the main thing that Sun's going to be doing is healing and insulating. Estark can be a bitch, because he likes to disruptive wave a lot, and he will disruptive wave on his first attack and then breath you afterwards, be like, haha, look, I got you. In the beginning, he starts with bounce, but it wears off over time, so don't cast on him. And Puff's not worth it. So what I'm going to do is just War Drum in the beginning. It might force him to... Okay, he won't. I'm going to let Sun attack while Daughter Sage Stones for a little bit. Okay, and the wreck. Insulate and Sage Stone. His bounce is going to wear off in a moment. Ooh. Insulate is up. He'll be able to full heal himself in time. It's still not down, if I remember right. So I'm going to have her Sage Stone just to get her own HP up a little. There it is. Alright. This is a unique opportunity. See, 250 HP is when you should be full healing usually, but daughter should survive, and even if she doesn't, her dying is not as important as him dying. This is a chance where Sun can actually attack, and she's gonna all... No, not snooze! God damn it! I used to kaboom being right there. Yeah, that was my bad. I hate when I fuck up like that. He's gonna breath right after, isn't he? Yep. He's like, haha, fuck you, I got around it. He's a dick, dude. Dude, he just sucks. This is what happens, though, when you get so used to kaboom. Now, keep something to know, he actually is susceptible to fizzle and snooze, but it's a rare chance to happen, and he's more likely to get to resist it. It's just not worth wasting your turn trying to get it on him, unless you have a weapon that will auto-do it for you, and Sun's gonna be too busy to attack. Yeah, she's gonna die here, because we couldn't get insulate on. Alright, now that she got revived, I'm gonna go ahead and insulate. Basically, try to keep insulate on almost all the time. I'm gonna full heal him, even though he doesn't really need to, because it's better to have Sun always in good health. Okay? That's fine with me. You full heal, you kaboom. Yeah, I'm so used to that lower right corner being kaboom, so I've messed up at snooze. It'd be funny if it worked, though, because that would have been like one of the best accidental things to happen, but yeah, things don't work out so nicely. Yep, and he did the dickish thing there. Insulate and Sage Stone. Try to keep our HP up when we have to use insulate. Alright, we're actually in pretty good health. I'm actually going to try to get away with a mid-heal on daughter. Even though it's not very worth it, it still saves a little bit of MP. I could also afford to attack instead, but I'm actually going to full heal. Actually, no. I'm going to attack and have her Sage Stone. That'll save MP, but also should put them in the survive rate to HP. Yep. Now you have to full heal, and daughter may die here. Fun thing, if someone dies, like now, I'm not going to re-insulate her, because he gets weird at it. The AI field gets weird whenever you revive somebody, and don't put another buff on sometimes. Not this time, though. Sometimes he'll only attack once when that happens. It's a weird thing, and doesn't seem to happen reliably. I don't like to use multi-heal, but I think I'm gonna have to. I also might be wasting elfin elixirs at times, too. Like, what could be perceived as a waste. Yeah, we've got a Sage Stone, this insulate. Alright, once again, insulate's up, got a full heal, and she's gonna kaboom. This is essentially the strategy. It's pretty boring. He does not... Ooh, nice. He does not regen HP, so it's not like you're pressed for time. You can take time to heal and get your MP back up. You're just going to be taking a lot of damage. But insulate and Sage Stone. I think I hit 80 turns last time when I did my test run here. You're going to have to multi-heal. Damn. Yeah. You know what? No, I can't. I'm not going to. I'm going to full heal and kaboom. She might die here. Oh, she doesn't. Alright. Insulate Sage Stone. She still might die. Yeah. But insulate's on him. Oh! Damn it! I forget when things don't... What do you call it? I forget when that it highlights automatically like that, so I accidentally kazinged himself. Oh... this does not happen on recording things where I'm using fast forward, but you know, when I'm trying to record it, that's when shit gets stupid. She should kaboom. He has 9,000 HP. Not over 9,000, just straight 9,000. She does not have breath resistance insulate on, but we're not putting it on her because he has it already. And it's better just to him having to heal daughter instead of each other or whatever. Because then him what do you call it, dispelling our buffs. I mean, if I re-insulate, it's more likely a wasted turn. Okay, you're still good. But yeah, like with full heal, I have to move the cursor over, but with Kazing, it automatically highlighted it, and it's like, really? You should be okay. And okay, he can heal himself. But yeah, I definitely wasted some MP there. But yeah, Elfin Elixirs are required for this. Alright, when she gets below 50, if Sun has an opportunity to, he's going to use one of his Elfin Elixirs on her. Actually, this is not a bad time to do it, but he's not below yet. I'm going to have him attack and her Sage Stone. That's the 8 right HP for it. Alright. Insulate and Sage Stone. 1, 2. Have him attack and her Sage Stone. It's not the right HP for it, but it's close. She's probably going to die here. But I'm going to let it happen. She may survive. Insulate's more important to me, honestly, which is sad, I know. 1, 2, and she survives. No, just enough. Careful with the Kazings, you gotta be careful. Jeez. Alright, only he's covered at the moment. I'm gonna actually, for once, multi-heal. You gotta try to keep the damage going. 1 and 2. Okay, we're fine with that. Yeah, keep your kabooms. You got 2 more. This is not a bad time to do this. Elfin Elixir yourself and Sage Stone. Yeah, it's below 50 MP, that's enough, really. Alright, she's gonna take some heavy damage, but she's okay. If she has to Elfin herself, that's fine, but I try to use the Suns more because he's less likely to have time to do that. Yeah, not the right HP for it. You know what? She's low on MP. This is not a bad time for her to Sage Stone herself a little bit up. Especially because she doesn't have the breath resistance anyway. Yeah, she can afford 1 more Kaboom, and then we're gonna have to Elfin her. Yeah, he's gonna... You know what? No. Elfin... Oh, wait, does he... He still has his Rebirth Stone. Elfin her... She's gonna Sage Stone. And... She dead? Ooh, she survived. Not a bad time for a Yigdu. And that's when he does that. Okay. Insulate, and you still could afford to a Kaboom. Ideally, I think her HP should be a little higher for this fight, but for the most part, this is workable. HP's right. I'm going to do attack and Sage Stone. His attack's not great, but it saves a little MP. That's how I see it. Alright, now you actually have to multi-heal. I'm going to have her Kaboom. It'd be better if she had Kafrizzle. Alright, I'm going to only full heal here. You You know, there's no rush. I really should be Sage Stoning herself more instead of risking her each time. But then this happens, so... the HP's right, though. I'll do attack and Sage Stone. What a dick. I actually am going to have to full heal him. And we're going to be taking full breath damage in a moment. Ow, ow. She's not dead, but she's hurting. I'm actually going to insulate now and Sage Stone. Because otherwise we're going to fall into a trap. You're fine. Kazing. He may survive, and he does. Okay. Insulate's not on her. I gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, she's basically just kabooming the shit out of him. Crackle, he resists. Really? Well, Insulate's more important right now. But I am gonna Sage Stone to try to keep her on, but she's most likely going to die. Nope. Yeah, he's being a dick this round. Definitely is going to take multiple fights for this, though. He is going dick with an extra D here. Alright, he's still got his rebirth stone. He rarely attacks regularly. So you can get away with doing stuff like this. Yeah. I'm going to risk her again. It's because if you don't get the damage out, then you're just getting... going to put yourself into a hole. I'm going to multi-heal here, because Sun can survive with the multi-heal. I tried this earlier on, and I ended up just having to always play catch-up, and it just doesn't work very well. You run out of... You're basically just never getting damage out then. That's why you have to kind of play it slightly risky. Okay. And he heals himself. Okay. If you can get into a pattern where he just full heals every turn, mostly, you're fine. If he double breaths damage while we have Insulate on, we're also going to be fine. This is another opportunity of Sage Stone and attack. Though I think that puts you in the hole when you do that. Yeah. Full heal and Sage Stone just for yourself if you can. If he double breaths, you're fine, or if he does that. Or actually, that's actually pretty good. Alright. But yeah, he hates Insulate. He hates any and all buffs. But yeah, see that 10 HP every round definitely is kind of working in our favor. I'm going to actually risk just full healing her this time. Because again, he still has his Rebirth Stone if we really need to use it. He's okay. He can full heal. Double Breath is very good when we have Insulate on. That's no problem. I'm going to just full heal her. Boop, boop. And some ouchies there. But yeah, as usual, healer's life is more valuable than anyone else's. Alright, you're disruptiving here. Go ahead and throw a Sage Stone in. Yeah, you're going to keep doing that, then we're going to keep insulating. There was a time where when I first tried this in earlier levels, he would, every time I insulated, it would always be Disruptive Wave, Cold Breath. And then I'd do it the next round, Disruptive Wave, Cold Breath. And he literally kept doing that back and forth. And I was like, really? Get the fuck over yourself, dude. This AI can be really cheesy, but they also have it balanced around having 4 people or your whole wagon here. So I kind of get why they did that, because you could basically have a dedicated insulator the whole time while everyone else is doing damage. But yeah, I think we're in a decent pattern at the moment until he screws it up for us. That's fine with me. But yeah, don't bother with Kabuff or anything. It's just not worth it. Insulate's the only thing you need. And if I could find an opportunity where Sun is able to, I'm going to use another Elfin Elixir from him. Insulate, Sage Stone. Again, Daughter can do it in a pinch. It's just better if it's him that does it. Once again, we're going to insulate, because screw you. Yeah, look at it. See, he's being a little bitch now. No, no. Nice try. Wandering fingers. Yeah, he is going extra asshole right now. We're keeping it up, and whether you like it or not, asshole. Okay. But yeah, essentially it's stalling him out a little bit there. It's just like waiting until he stops being an asshole. Which, apparently, he can just keep going on and on for, so, you know. Luckily, Insulate only costs 3 MP. It's not too bad. We are getting close to wanting to Elfin him. Holy crap, dude! Yeah, Estark's a little bitch. Well, he's not as bad as Aamon, I will say that much. Alright, this is actually reasonable territory. Elfin yourself and Sage Stone. Aamon's still worse, though, from Dragon Quest IV. Yeah, I'm risking her again. All that to make sure he uses an Elfin, because hers run out too fast. She doesn't have the inventory space. It's below 50, so if I can get an opportunity to Elfin her, I'll take it. But yeah, it's usually when he double breaths on an Insulate that you're going to have the opportunity to use your items or something, not on her. Not on Daughter. Daughter is the one that usually could spare the moments, though, more often. I suppose what you could also do is take away one of her leaves instead, but if you run into some particularly bad luck, I prefer to have more of these. So, I think maybe you probably can get away with 2 instead. But yeah, she still can kaboom. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. She has one more kaboom before she can have to Elfin herself. He double-breathed. Yep, I can do it. Go for the Sage Stone. Ouch and ouch. Good. I like it when he aims at the sun at decent health like that. And Sun still has his Rebirth Stone, so we're doing good here. I wouldn't say Rebirth Stones are required. They just kind of help with your setup, so you don't have to backtrack a little. I think they drop off of a monster, but don't ask me which one. I can't remember. He's starting to be an asshole. I'm gonna actually say, even though I really don't have to Sage Stone there, I'm gonna Sage Stone Insulate anyway to keep our HP up a little ahead. He probably could get away with an attack here, but I don't want to do it. Ouch. Yeah, if he attacked more often, this would be a little more deadly, I will say. Better off to heal him and risk her. Double breath, double breath. Ooh, that works. The full heal is going to be more valuable, but ooh, she almost died. Oh, he's a dick. I don't have to use Sage Stone here, so... I was hoping you'd focus on Sun there, but okay, fine. Right? And yeah, of course you're going to do that. Insulate Sage. I suppose, excuse me. I suppose you probably could get away with not bringing the War Drum, and you can get an extra spot for more MP. It was more just, I just saw it as a way to save a little bit of MP, but the MP is negligible. Alright, Insulate stayed up. I think. Did it? It did. Okay, good. Ooh, and he double did it. You can join into attack now. Boop, boop. Alright. Yeah, good thing Sun is strong enough that, you know, he doesn't need to be oomphed. Oh, hey, there we go. He doesn't need to be oomphed to do decent damage. But how many turns did it take us? Probably more this time, because I screwed up at least twice. 106 turns. Yeah. In my test run, I was being a little more risky and attacking more often with Sun, but I lost my rebirth stones earlier. This time I managed to keep them. But that's it for this challenge. My next challenge, I have some ideas for some monster party only ideas, but I would love to hear you guys to do some. My idea is to have 4 regular monsters that are not the same species, or, you know, like, not like 3 slimes or something in some, or whatever. But I want to try to do parties like of 4 max. And they can be spread around when you can recruit them, but I'm trying to get at least 1 to 2 from the earlier on parts of the game, so I could at least show up those boss battles with them. And that's my idea, though, is to try to do that with for a challenge next time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little son and daughter mini challenge. I mean, it's not as long as the Dragon Quest IV challenges, but I think it had some merit. Once again, any ideas for challenges in either 4 or 5, let me know either in the comments, or if you're on my Twitch, feel free to send me a message there, or if you are in my Discord, send me just a message there, in any of the topics. See you next time!